The jury is watching Brooks Houck's interviews with police as day 3 of the Crystal Rogers murder trial continues. WDRB's Lindsay Allen is live in Bowling Green and explains the unusual behavior the prosecution is highlighting to the jury. Lindsay?
Yeah, and Valerie, the jury was shown, and one of them's an audio recording, so they listened to it. 2 different police interviews that were conducted in the early days, right after Crystal Rogers disappeared with Brooks Houck. And we learned this morning, and police would not learn this until after the fact, that in one of those interviews, Brooks Houck was wearing a recording device, and it was hidden in his pocket. So the first interview was from July 7th, 2015 at KSP in Frankfurt. Prosecutor Shane Young pointing out that Houck is asked the question, what is the worst thing that's ever happened to you? And remember, this is right after Rogers had been missing for several days. Her car was found on the Bluegrass Parkway with her keys and phone still inside, and Houck could not produce an answer to that question. Then the jury watched a July 8th interview with Nelson County Sheriff Detective John Snow. Snow would later learn that Houck in this interview had that secret recorder. Houck is asked to write down exactly the order of events, what he was doing at his family farm the night that Crystal disappeared, July 3rd. He has said up until this point that they had been there for more than 4 hours. It was raining that night, and Houck said that they went there to feed cows with their son Eli. Well, the interview shows Houck needing 1 hour and 20 minutes to write down this order of events. Then, before the detective returns to the room, Houck starts reading this all aloud, speaking, talking to himself about what happened. Detective Snow categorized that as unusual. In the interview, Snow then starts questioning Houck about his relationship with Crystal.
You and Crystal ever talked about breaking up?
I mean, obviously we have fought just like any other
Sure.
any other couple, but in the last several years, I mean, it's came up, but we've always found ourselves together moving forward.
Mm-hmm.
So that it's mentioned, but it's never happened, and we've always found ourselves together moving forward.
The jury was also shown a map of the Houck family farm in Nelson County. That's where the prosecution says she was murdered. It's also, of course, been the site of several searches over the years, although the defense points out that no physical evidence of Crystal Rogers' murder has ever been discovered there. Testimony continues this afternoon here in Warren County. We'll bring you updates throughout the day. For now, I'm live in Bowling Green. Lindsay Allen, WDRB News.